Hi, thank you guys for watching this video, a little behind the scenes here. I'm Michael Woods, the director and producer of the commercial that we're going to film here with S&L Auto. As you can see here in my background, we got a nice, beautiful, sunny day. And some of the considerations you think about when you come out to a shoot are things like noise, right? That's a lot of noise. So while I would have liked to have possibly done some work with an actor or someone to come out here and talk, it's so hard to capture some of that good audio and not really have a good idea of whether or not it's going to be a busy day like this or not. So and as you can see, our sun's dipping it out of the clouds. Another way to handle some of that is I've thrown a ND filter on here. This is on my little Sony, right? Kind of bring some of that down. Too much, right? But ND filters are one of those things to take into consideration when you're out filming, out in the wild, I like to call it. And so taking into consideration the noise, sunlight, things like that, all super important, which is why I bring all my gear. All right, so while it's not part of our package at Full Sail, our camera kit, I have my own drone. I know a lot of us do. We go out and fly. And I use it because I want to grab some shots of the billboard that you have up here with the logo. Where'd it go? Can't find things. It's right there. Can't see it, but you'll see it in the video. That and some nice push-ins and pull-aways also with the drone. And I like those at the beginning or at the end of the video or whenever we're throwing in some drone. And most of the time, I just leave my recorder on when I'm working with my drone, because there's so many times I've found that the shot that I end up using isn't the one that I'm like, oh, that's gonna be the one. When I get it home, I look at it on the monitor and it looks so much better. All right, so setting up for this shot inside the garage, I started to look around. I've got a lot of, as you can see, labels. So that's gonna be a big problem working on getting this set up, is making sure that I keep those out of the shot. Also, with the garage, I've got a lot of really big backlight back there. So that's gonna also be an issue. So what I decided to do was go ahead and bring in my lights. I'm gonna get those set up so I can get the right kind of lighting. There's Tim. He's the owner, the man. He's super busy right now on work. So we'll get this shot set up. Probably gonna take, you can see I got my camera set up right here, but I'm gonna go down here and shoot from that direction this way to avoid some of that backlight issue. And you might be able to hear when I was outside earlier, it was super windy, and that's another problem with audio that you have to consider. So I went in and threw a dead cat on there, not a dead cat, but you know, industry term. So we'll go ahead and get this shot rolling. There's a lot of good B-roll that I can just pick up while they're working and doing things like that. But we've also got some set shots that I want to make sure that we get, so that it's not just a bunch of, you know, the way I used to shoot when I first started shooting, just guerrilla, just go out and just take pictures of stuff. So that's what we're gonna do next. Get this shot set up, I'll do some lighting, and then we'll see how it looks. Okay, so now I'm setting up for the shot. We're gonna do a balancing of a tire right here. You can see that's our platform. So with that being said, have to set up our lighting, because now we're losing daylight, which is fine because it gives me a chance to control the light a little better. So here, got our setup, camera, boom, lights, lights. So what I want to do is I want to get a nice contrast on this, where I get a little backlight from over here. I may even move that light a little once I get the shot set. And then we've got, of course, our key light right here that's gonna give us all that. So we're gonna get a shot on here, and then we're gonna go over here to this rotating station right there, give it a little spin, throw on some slow motion. That's the basic of the setup. Not worried about sound with this, but we do have to worry about some things like the safety. So you can see here, I got this cord running along. I'm gonna go ahead and tape that down, check around some other things. This is also a great spot because, as you can see, there's not a lot of those labels like we were talking about before where we were worried. So just gonna go with that, get this shot in, and show you the final product.